I came to bring the pain.
Yeah. What's going down, people? It's that boy Treezy here, and we're back on some Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier action. New DLC out, Raven Strike, comes with new missions for the campaign, which consequently comes with some new tactical challenges. So, you know what I mean? I've got to do it again. Put some sexy guides together, and I hope, you know what I mean? I hope I'm gonna see people checking out these videos who checked out the tactical challenge videos that I did for the original side of the game. I hope you like the upped volume on the narration, you know what I mean? Apologies for that. You know, being completely honest, I didn't realize that those videos would be as popular as they became. If I knew they were going to get the amount of views that they did get, you know what I mean, I would have upped my volume a bit. But at the time when I was recording those videos, you know what I mean, I kept the volume low. I was recording at night, families asleep and all that shit, whereas now, don't care, we're going wild. So anyway, you know, with the tactical challenges, there's three tactical challenges for each mission and a weapon challenge. The achievements don't actually mention anything about the weapon challenge. The achievement that we're going for ultimately here is maximum effort. Defeat all tactical challenges in Raven Strike. So, you know what I mean? You might not even have to get the weapon challenge. You know, I do recall I did cover the weapon challenge in the original side of the game, but it wasn't actually necessary for the achievement. So it's up to you whether you want to get them. I'm going to cover them anyway, just for safety. You know what I mean? So this is the first weapon challenge. Killing 8 enemies with a pistol within 40 seconds. Pretty easy, but I'm not, with these challenges and with these guides I'm making, I'm not going super pro on it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try and do every challenge in one playthrough. I made that mistake straight away as soon as I fired up the DLC, you know what I mean? And it's hard, you know what I mean? Because one of the challenges requires the difficulty to be set to elite. One of the achievements requires that you complete all the maps on elite. So, you know what I mean? Me personally, I'm just playing it sensible. The pistol challenge I did have on elite. Now I'm going for making it through to the swamp on elite, but overall I need to complete the mission on elite anyway. So the other challenge is you've got to make it to the swamp without being detected, and the challenges don't look too hard at first. You think, yeah, alright, breaknecks, pistol kills, double kills, undetected, stuff like that. Simple. But once you get into the mission, excuse me, you know what I mean, you'll realise that you're not actually as jazzed up as you'd be in like the other missions for the original side of the game. You don't have your stealth camo, you don't have drones, you don't have sensor grenades. You've basically got a couple of guns, smoke grenades, and frag grenades. So you do, you know what I mean? The stealth camo is really missed in this mission. Regardless, you know what I mean? Even though it's on elite, it's still doable. But I have used a technique that I used in the final mission of the game, where I do in a way get spotted, but I don't. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of situations, a lot of places in this game, in this mission, sorry, where you've targeted 4 people, and you know it's easy pickings, but at the same time, there's you know, you're getting like 8 or 9 guys in one area. You've really got to look around and assess the situation first to see which sets of guys are going to be the best guys to kill without alerting the ones near him who you've not been able to aim at. You know what I mean? Very hard. You know, to truly keep it stealthy 100% throughout the mission until you can't help but get spotted, it's really difficult. So I've just taken the approach of keeping myself concealed while my AI teammates deal with most of the bad guys, you know what I mean? And it does work. It works 100%. Even though it says detected, dead body found, all that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. As long as your character has not physically been seen, you know what I mean, by an enemy soldier, it's all good. So, you know, my approach to the first 2 areas, because they're the only areas you need to clear without being spotted, and then your challenge pops on your way into the cave where the bats come out, which you might have already seen. But it's basically, you know, there's the first 2 big areas, you need to get past them without being spotted, and challenge done. So my approach each time, obviously you know, I do try to keep it stealthy. I'll take out a few guys that I can, and you know, I'll line up 4 guys, take them all out, and then just clean up the rest. But obviously, first of all, I've got myself in good position to not be spotted by any, you know, loose soldiers I might not have seen the first time round. You know what I mean? So when it does eventually kick into being detected and whatnot, just still try and spot guys, and when you spot them, your AI teammates will be able to take their shots at the guys. You know what I mean? I had a little close call there. I didn't. That's exactly what I mean about not spotting guys. I didn't realize he was going to come behind me, but luckily, the little sensor went off and I dealt with him quickly. But as you can see now, you know what I mean? It's engaged. It's saying detected. But you know, obviously, if you don't believe me, or you're worried it's not going to count, if you press back and look at the actual challenge itself, so long as it doesn't have an orange cross next to it, it's still valid, or whatever word you want to use right there. You know what I mean? It's all good until you are physically spotted. And again, as much as I would have loved to have broke 20 necks and got 3 double kills on an elite playthrough, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's very hard. So basically, after I've made it to the swamp, I did carry on, complete the rest of the mission on elite. I've not put that in this video itself because I'm just focusing on the tactical challenges. I might put up a separate walkthrough on how to pass the mission on elite. So once that unlocks, I carried on, finished the mission, quit the next mission because it automatically carries on going through the story. Loaded up the mission again, switched the difficulty to recruit, and went for the other 2 challenges. Now, if you make progress on the counter for a specific challenge and then you need to restart the checkpoint or the whole mission, obviously you'll lose that progress. But if you complete the challenge and then quit or whatever, the challenge stays completed. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about losing your progress after you've completed the challenge. So the first one I'm going for here is the double kills. Basically, you need to kill two soldiers with 1 shot 3 times. You know what I mean? And it's actually pretty easy, to be fair. Obviously, it might take you a bit of time to get those first 2 guys lined up. I did use the PDR weapon that I had equipped at the time. It is suppressed. I mean, you could use your pistol if you wanted to, but the main thing right there is just to make sure they are definitely in line with each other. You know what I mean? Obviously there's no you know, two ways about it. You need to have that 1 shot going through both the bodies. You know what I mean? Once you move up, these guys, I struggled to line them up while I was in cover, so I just basically waited for them to, you know, turn the other way. Got in position, but bam, gone. And then the last one, breaking 20 enemy necks. Obviously, I've still got it on recruit difficulty. I just went all in. Like, I thought I'm not trying to be stealthy and creeping up to 1 guy, breaking his neck, and have the other 3 guys spot me. I thought, screw it, because what I didn't actually realize, I've never actually played on recruit difficulty before, and you can actually go down, as you can see there. Now, even though you might be laughing at that situation and think, yeah, I'm going to get picked up, that's not always the case. If you get yourself downed in a silly place, or the enemy's still too close to you and your other guys can't get a shot on the enemy, he'll just look at you, take a single shot, bam, you're dead, gotta restart. You'll lose the amount of necks you would have snapped already. But again, you know, on the plus side, you do go down. The RB button doesn't actually seem to do anything when you are down, but I just hammer buttons, look around, see where my teammates are, see if they're gonna save me, and it's all good. Because the main problem here, when you're breaking all the necks, it's not really about yourself going down, it's more about your team killing the enemies too quick. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the time, you know, I didn't think twice about the team. I just ran out, did my own thing, quickly dived in cover here and there. As soon as I got the opportunity, that guy there's facing away from me, bam, where's his neck gone? You know what I mean? It took me up to the cave where the bats come out. I needed, I think, No, I had to kill a few more in the cave, and then after the cave, I needed one more kill. Where the actual swamp area is. Instead of going in the swamp, I just went round the right side of the swamp, snapped one guy's neck. Jobs are good. As you can see here, you can get away with snapping some of the necks head on before they even detect you. Obviously, you got to be quick. I did let him come forward to me quite a bit because he was walking on that path and he just kept spotting me, or should I say, semi-spotting me, before I could even dash out and run to him. But you know, a lot of the time when you're trying to do it all stealthily, it's like this sniper here, for example. There's no real way of snapping his neck without the rest of the guys spotting you, because obviously you got to stand up straight and in a realistic kind of way. They're gonna see what's going on. You get spotted. End of. That's the actual path to the swamp. I don't know why I went down there. I was trying to get around the outside of that area, but I've gone completely the wrong way. And it's just same approach here, same technique here as well. Just run out, look where your cover is, obviously, as well. Play with your cover, dive out of cover, snap a neck, get back in cover, look around. Obviously, don't designate targets as well for your teammates, because they seem to be quite efficient when you do mark enemy soldiers up. Yeah, and that's about it really. Once you complete the last challenge, another challenge will pop up just to tell you, obviously, that you've completed all the challenge for this level. Obviously, you're going to see that within each of the maps from the DLC. Once we complete all the challenges all together, that's when we'll have our maximum effort achievement. But as soon as you've done your last challenge, if you've already been through the mission once, obviously you can just quit, get into the next mission. So with that said, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope the sound of the commentary has been okay. I hope you guys have heard me clearly. But you know, like I said, any issues, any extra questions, any problems, any feedback, drop me a comment on the video, shoot me a private message if you're viewing this on True Achievements, and you know, it's all good. I don't bite people's heads off. I'm a nice guy. Yeah, but besides that, guys, you know, good luck with this mission. It's not too difficult. The main difficult one is just making it to the swamp without being detected on Elite, because obviously we don't have the stealth camouflage this time around, and it does make you appreciate it when you've not got it anymore. You know what I mean? It's just constant potential detections all the time, where you really got to quickly dive into cover. But you know, most people would have already played the campaign and already know how it is. You know, you're not fully camouflaged when you're in stealth camouflage anyway. You know what I mean? You just got to be aware of where your cover is and where you can fall back to. You know what I mean? It's just common sense pretty much. And obviously your AI guys, that they are pretty helpful and quite efficient. You know, when you spot the guys up for them to shoot, they do take them down quite quickly. But obviously on Elite, you don't go down. You can't be picked up or anything like that. Once you go down, you stay down. And then when it gets to the end of the mission, you'll go against the chopper. It's typical Ghost Recon style, where you're stealthy for most of the mission, and then it comes to that part where it's compulsory that you get detected. My approach there was just leave most of the Spec Ops guys to my AI guys. You know what I mean? There's a chopper there as well that you need to shoot, but again, as long as you can just designate that for your team for them to shoot, you're laughing really. They'll just slowly chip away at it. And throughout my Elite playthrough of the mission, not once did any of my AI teammates go down. So you know what I mean? It's pretty good. I ranted on a bit longer than expected, so there's your challenges anyway. As you can see, all complete, easy done, jobs are good. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.